Good morning, Muses. My name is Melissa and welcome to my channel, Melissa's Muse. And I thought I would show you guys this absolutely beautiful morning on Dryad Hollow Homestead. Fall is definitely on its way. The weather is perfect. It's a little cool out here. Trees all look good. Sky is blue. It is an absolutely beautiful morning. The flowers are happy. The pollinators are happy. That new hummingbird feeder is working perfectly. I have not seen one wasp or bee try to get onto it, but we've got a handful of little hummers. There's one, I don't know if you can see it, sitting out there on the trellis. We've got a handful of hummers that love to come to the feeder. I've got 3 or 4 different kinds of woodpeckers that come to the feeder, and then a whole ton of different birds that like the seed feeder. My ducks are over there in the corner taking a little morning nap. Chickens are eating what's left over of the scraps from the gardening that I did yesterday. Pulled up some old plants, harvested some stuff through actually I gave the beet tops to the ducks. They seem to like that. It is so beautiful out here. And I'm so happy that it's not 90 degrees with 98% humidity, because that kills me. I just wanted to show you guys this absolutely gorgeous morning. I can feel the change in the air. I can't really, it's weird for a writer not to be able to put it into words, but I don't know, the air just seems crisper, lighter, happier. And of course, the days are getting a little bit shorter now. All of the chickens but one, of course, Firefly, put themselves away last night, but then she was easy to get into the chicken coop last night, and the ducks put themselves away last night. So all we had to do was shut and lock the door. And so we were able to get into bed by 9 o'clock. Yay! So things are definitely changing around here. I want to take you guys on a little walk to see how the vegetation in the back is changing. I'm really excited about that. So let's go on this walk. Okay, we're back here in the back of the property, and there's some different kinds of flowers that have come up lately. I wanted to show you the purple ones that I've been seeing everywhere. And my husband said he thought there was one back here, but I don't see it. But there's all kinds of other different things. Let me turn this around. These, of course, Queen's Anne lace. These been out for a while now, but these yellow flowers have sprouted in the last couple of weeks, maybe. They're so pretty. Whoa. I tell you, I'm gonna fall one of these days. This little plant, isn't it pretty? It's so delicate. Let me get this leaf out of here. The leaves are so delicate. I don't know if I can get it to focus. It's so pretty. Let's see what else we can find. See some leaves back there starting to turn already. The red ones. But this is what I can see from my back porch, my kitchen window. And so I look at it every day and I can see it changing. Look at these. Look at these leaves. They're getting a little red color to them. That's exciting. Changing just a little bit. I should show you another. Where is it? I can see it perfectly from my kitchen window, but now I can't see it now that I'm actually down here. It's a plant, or it's a tree with it has little tufts coming out of the top of it that wasn't there a couple of weeks ago. Oh, it's purple, beautiful purple flower. More. Oh, there it is. Okay, but there's more leaves changing. Oh, those are even brighter red. Here's a little bush, bushes. I've seen a squirrel pop out of there, so there might be some squirrels that live in there. Okay, it's this bush. I think this is a different bush that's changing colors, but that's just been in the last couple of days. This bush has changed leaf color. And this bush here, is it really loud? Airplane? What is that? a little airplane. Okay, I don't know if I can reach this guy. Man. Okay. See if I can keep a hold of this. Okay, see these little red, I don't know if you can see them. They're these little, from inside they look like little red tufts on top of this plant. I don't know if they've already bloomed. Maybe the tufts have left now. And this is what's left. But these, this just started with those little things. There's a good, there's more up there. Maybe there's some kind of little berries. I couldn't really tell from inside, but that just popped up this week. I'm really excited to see how the leaves turn in here in the woods. So I was hoping to see one of those purple flowers. They're real tall. They're on the sides of the road, and they've just popped up. They've just popped up the last, so I need this hat now, the last couple of weeks. all along the roadside, but they're good, like 4 feet tall, and they're dark purple, and I've never seen them before. So they must be just from this area. I've never seen them before in town, so, but you can definitely tell fall is coming. And there's some leaves on the ground. You can probably tell fall is my favorite time of year. Unfortunately, it's followed by winter, which in California was okay because it didn't really change much. But yeah, out here it's brutal. Let me turn this around. Let me show you. These woods are absolutely beautiful. Hear that woodpecker? Just the way the sun comes through the trees looks different. It looks a little crisper, a little truer light. I don't know. I'm gonna need to sit down with my thesaurus and come up with some good words to describe it. I'm not one of those people that can just make magical, beautiful words on the fly. I've got to sit down and really think about it. Nice little bees doing their job. Pollinating the summer squash. I just love the light in the morning. Of course, that evening golden light is my favorite. But we don't get that much here. I got it a lot in my last garden. But you see, we're in a valley. There's that side, and there's the other side of the hill. So we're at the bottom of the valley. So we don't get a lot of that really pretty golden sunlight. But this morning sunlight is absolutely perfect. Ducks. Time to change their water. Again. Oh, the sunflowers getting ready to open soon. Light on the blackberries. I'm just so in love with this garden, you guys. I know it's sappy, but I mean, look at all this abundance. And it's so beautiful. Things blooming and happy animals. The dew on this curly leaf kale. I love it when the garden gets to this point where it's just kind of overgrown. I mean, look how tall this thing is. This sunflower. I'm 5'8". It's already taller than I am. And this cosmos, look how tall it is. Hey guys, we're obviously inside now after taking our little walk around the property looking for leaves that are turning and some new flowers. But I wanted to talk about habits and some new habits that I have recently started, seem to be working out for me. I try to, I'm pretty easily overwhelmed, so I try to take things like in little baby steps. Once they're broken down into little baby steps, they don't seem to be too big or too overwhelming. So one thing that I wanted to do was start a skincare routine. I mean, I'm 54, so I guess I should at some point start taking care of my skin. So the last couple of weeks, I've just been, as soon as I get up in the morning, I'm still kind of sleepy. I get dressed, make the bed, and I go into the bathroom, and it's only three step process because, I don't get too overwhelmed and just not do it. I mean, a lot of times I don't even brush my hair, obviously. But it just consists of washing my skin with a moisturizing soap, facial soap, and then I use a toner. I dry it off and then use a toner, and then I put on this daily, it's for daytime use, lotion, facial, what do they call it? Face cream. And it's got it's SPF 15 or something. It's got some kind of sun protection on it. And what I also started doing recently is dry brushing my teeth in the morning. My dental hygienist, we've been seeing them, and our dentist since we moved here 12 years ago, and I love her so much. I love them both, and they both suggested doing the dry brush in the morning because it helps loosen up plaque, but it's always been just a pain in the butt, So I'm trying to put these little steps into my morning routine while I'm still kind of sleepy, and I'm just kind of on autopilot. That way I don't have to think about it. And they're only little steps, and they only take a little time. But my dentist said count to 5 and brush and count to 5, and once you get to 5, move to a different spot. Dry brush, no toothpaste. Do that up and down. And so I integrated that into my morning routine, and also I moved my we have a water pick for teeth cleaning and flossing. Water pick seems to be easier to use. And by the time night rolls around, I am exhausted and I just want to get in bed and read for a little bit and go to sleep. So a lot of times I've just been too exhausted to do that. So I thought, well, I'll just put it in my morning routine while I'm already there dry brushing. I'll just fill it up. I have to fill it up twice. It's one of the big ones that sit on the countertop, but if I take a long time and do a good job with it, I'll have to, like, the top will take one, and then I'll fill it back up. I use warm water because the cold water hurts my teeth. I use warm water, fill it up again, and then do the bottom. And that seems to be working out great. So that's a little bit of my morning routine. I'm still drinking this black coffee, which isn't even the 5th best thing in the world. So I'm cutting down a lot on coffee, so that's good, I guess. But I also want to, let me get this book. I've had this book for quite a while, and it's been on my to be read list, which a lot of these are. Oh, some of them I've already read, but most of them are on my to be read list. And this one I'm going to start now. It's backwards, but it's Atomic Habits by James Clear. I'm going to start this, and I'm going to try to get through it. I'm a slow reader, you guys. It takes me a while to get through things, especially, well, nonfiction. Fiction I can read pretty fast, but nonfiction, I'll have to read something, think about it, go back and read the passage again, and if it's something really important, like I have 5,000 of these things, if it's something really important that I want to remember, I'll highlight that. I've got that all throughout my nonfiction. So it takes me a long time to read my nonfiction because I actually study it. I just don't read it, I study it. So it will probably take me 2 weeks to get through this. But that's what I'm going to be working on for this. To help me establish some better habits. Yesterday I started doing a little exercise, strength exercise. I worked on my abs yesterday. It is hard for me. It's still hard for me to get down on the floor and get back up because of my bad knees, and I don't necessarily have the strength in my arms to push myself up. So what I found that worked for me is I was just laying on my bed, and I would put I'd hang my legs off the back of my bed, and do crunches that way, and then I would turn sideways and then do crunches on each side, and I only did 20 of each, and I can feel it this morning. The last time I did that, I hurt so bad that I couldn't walk for a couple of days. I was able to walk, but it hurt to walk. It was very painful. So this time I'm making sure that I'm doing stretches. I stretched right after I did the crunches, and through the day yesterday and through the day today, I'm making sure I'm doing stretches. And a little bit after I finish with this video, I'm going to go outside because I really love this house is all on one level. Love that. Cannot stand stairs, but we do have some stairs up to our front deck. So I'm going to use those to get a leg workout. And I'm just going to start small, 20. I'll do 20 on each side. That way I'm not overwhelmed, and I don't wake up tomorrow so stiff that I'm like, I'm not going to do this again. So I'm just doing it small, and then the day after I will get my yoga mat down, and I will get down on the ground and try to do some modified push-ups to try to work my arms. And that's what I'm putting into this routine that I had already started a couple of weeks ago. It seems to be working out that if I just add 1 or 2 small things to the end of my routine that I've already established a little while ago, that I feel more motivated to get to the end of. And it seems to work out for me to start it in the morning, like I said, when I'm already sleepy and my brain isn't functioning well enough to put up roadblocks yet to tell myself, wait a minute, you don't want to do this. We're still sleeping in bed. No. So that's what works for me. I wanted to share that, and hopefully if you're having problems with starting routine, it will help you too. I will be sharing excerpts of this book in future videos, and then when I'm done with it, I will give a review here on my vlog. It was a super bestseller, so And I found out about it because Joanna Penn from the Creative Pen, all the writers know her, but she's been around forever, and she does a fantastic podcast that I've been listening to for years. She also has a super blog that she's been writing for years and years, into a decade now, with every kind of article you could ever want. So if you'd rather read on the internet, you can do that, or I listen to her podcasts on YouTube. She used to have videos, but she doesn't do the videos anymore, but the podcast is still up on YouTube, and that's how I listen to her podcast. Highly recommend her, but that's how I found out about that book, The Atomic Habits, and it's been sitting there waiting for me to read it this whole time. But anyway, this video was a little bit longer than I expected. I just went out this morning to drink my cup of coffee like I do every morning and look around my beautiful garden, and my heart was just struck with how beautiful it was and how excited I am that the air is changing. There's that fall feel to the air, and I am just so excited about it. So I wanted to share the beauty with you, muses. I am trying to manifest 500 subscribers by the end of summer, and it's coming up. So please help me. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. How do you feel about fall? Is fall your favorite, or do you like something else? Summer, winter, spring? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful at all, please share it with your friends. And I thank you guys so much for spending time with me here. You could spend your time anywhere. There's a lot of stuff out there, so I am very happy that you choose to spend your time with me. Thank you, muses, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.